Hey, what's up, North County? Welcome to the Morning Brew. Tuesday morning, what is it? March 26th, I think it is. So we are end of March and finishing up this crazy month, right? Eric, good morning.
That's right. Good morning. How you doing?
Oh, doing good, man. Doing good. I'm just checking out and thinking about today and thinking about what I'm going to eat because I'm starving.
Do you have any chicken in your pocket?
You know what? I do.
Do you have chicken in your pocket?
I do have chicken in my pocket. Heck yeah.
Oh my God.
Right?
Oh my God.
Hey, let's give a big old shout out to our sponsors, man, because our sponsors, we can't do this without our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, Santo Brothers Plumbing, Pacific 805 Spas, Hanson Enterprises, Story Termite and Pest Control, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, and Airflow Filter Services, guys. Hey, so serious business, you guys got to support the local businesses. You know, we see businesses closing all the time. Man, Amazon ain't sponsoring your kids. You know, it's Borhone Auto, and it's Airflow Filter Services, and it's Kennedy Club Fitnesses. You know, it's, Santo Brothers Plumbing. Those are the ones that are actually, supporting the local business and supporting the local organization. So
that's right.
But like us, we can't do this without them, and we appreciate you guys immensely. Not a lot, immensely.
Immensely.
Yeah, immensely.
Good morning, Kelsey Hazelton.
Hey, so yesterday was pretty interesting, huh?
Yeah.
Let's chat a little bit. So we got invited to go over to Liberty High School.
That's right.
For 2 periods to do evidently it's career day. I didn't realize it was career day, but so we were over in Mr. Romero's class. Brian Romero, I went to school with him in Atascadero, and he's a teacher over there in Paso. So we got to go and hang out in his class for a couple hours. And what did you think of it, Eric?
I thought it was great. I mean, I don't know. Kids are kids, so some are going to listen and some are not. So I thought it was good.
I thought it was. I didn't know what to expect, to be honest with you.
I know you're nervous as a house cat. Dude.
I wasn't really nervous. I was just like, I don't like the unknown.
Yeah.
Now I know what people feel like when they come into here, right?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
So, but it's, we did it and it was fine. But again, I don't like the unknown, it's like, okay. But it worked out really good. We were able to play some video, played with one of our podcasts with CHP.
Yeah, Patch.
With Officer Patch, which happened to be a recruiting video, which was actually pretty cool. But it was pretty interesting. I mean, not everybody engaged, which,
That's typical, though. You got high school kids, they're kids.
And some of the ones were like, when I was calling on them, I mean, you could just tell them that they're in like complete panic mode.
Yeah.
They're like deer in the headlights. But there was a kid in there that his aspiration was starting an apparel line.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And he showed us this whole gamut of clothing. He drew everything up. I was amazed. I was like, wow.
And and then a kid in there, wanted to do, he was interested in podcasts.
Uh-huh.
And then one gal, which she wanted to be.
She wanted to clean up the murder scenes.
Murder scenes.
Right.
Right. And then the one gal, I asked if anybody listens to podcasts, and she said she listens to murder mystery podcasts.
Yeah.
And she was the one that wants to be the beautician, esthetician or whatever.
Right.
And then the one gal, she wanted to be a real estate agent, but yeah, she wouldn't talk. I'm like, okay, but it was interesting. And then I said, Brian, how did they sign? He's like, oh, they sign up. I'm like, all right, who signed up to come up into this class? And nobody raises their hand.
It was total crickets.
Right? I was like, okay, so you guys accidentally stumbled into here.
Yeah.
But anyways.
I think they had a good time, though. I think it was better than seeing like PG&E and, all these other places. I think it was kind of refreshing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah. I thought it was pretty good. And then, of course, we got to be introduced to Christian Castro.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
Which he played. Yeah, he played a little bit of a live action there after everybody left, and he played some Tyler Childers.
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 Yeah.
on an acoustic. He's never listened or he's never taken any type of musical.
Guitar lessons, nothing.
Nothing.
Plays by ear.
And yeah, played by ear and learned by sound. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So would you do it again next year?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Right?
If it's anything to help the community out, I mean, if they want to hear us talk for, a couple hours, then I guess let them listen.
I thought, like I said, and then Patty Lucas, which she is the director of the California Mid-State Fair Scholarship Pageant.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. She
Scholarship.
yelled at you yesterday.
Yes, I got that.
Yeah,
Not the beauty pageant. It's a scholarship pageant, which she had just mentioned that they increased the dollars.
Doubled.
Yeah, they increased the queen, how much the scholarship that the queen and the courts are going to get.
Right, yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, it was interesting. You pulled up, and then there was all the cops there, which I'm like, this has already started here. But all the kids were cool, and all the kids were, I don't know. I was gonna ask Brian. I'm like, man, how do you do it? And that's why he has that little cell phone cubbyhole. Because literally all the kids were looking. Not all the kids. There's some that was actually paying attention.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were just zoning out or they had their iPods in because I couldn't, see their hair.
Yeah.
That could be, and they were just like looking at you but listening to their tunes. So.
Well, speaking of sheriffs, you want to talk about the sheriff's rodeo?
Yeah, we got the Sheriff Rodeo coming up May 11th. This is going to be an awesome event. It's their third year. It's projected to sell out, so you're gonna want to get your tickets in, even if you're getting free tickets. So children under 12 and local law enforcement get in free, but you still have to get your ticket. They're projecting 7,000 or 6,000 cutoff, and that's it.
7,000 cutoff.
What was it? 7,000
cutoff.
Okay.
I think. And nobody else can come inside.
Yeah. And so that includes 7,000 includes everybody, includes us, includes them, includes the vendors.
That's right.
7,000 max is for the fairgrounds there. So
tickets.
And then we also have the Stacy Strong Golf Tournament coming up. So your early bird for 4 ends April 7th, which this tournament is in June. So it's another cool. We're actually looking at having her doctor on here in the next week or so.
Shortly, yeah.
Actually, the next week.
Next
week, right?
Yep.
The 2nd?
Yep.
And talk to her doctor, alternate care medicine doctor. So that's pretty interesting. So it's a really interesting story. So
we also have the zoo.
And we have a lot of stuff actually going on in the zoo right now. We have the Spring Festival going on through April 7th. I think, the Spring Festival should be like year round.
Right.
But admission prices are right there. So they're going to have a party for the planet on April 20th. So you got to get down there and support the local zoo. This is one of 231, I think, accredited zoos across the nation. So out of thousands, and that means they have to kind of have a little bit above standards as far as their management, their animals, and everything that they bring in.
Yeah.
So, and they can only get, being an accredited zoo, they have opportunities to get more of the exotic animals.
Yep.
Being that they're accredited. So, but cool times, man. Cool times. We've got a lot of stuff going on today. We've got a lot of stuff going on this week. We got Easter. We got Good Friday coming up. We got a lot of stuff. What do you guys usually do for Easter, Eric?
I got family coming into town Thursday, and we're gonna have a big dinner. I think we're gonna cook a tri-tip or something. I don't know what we're doing, but yeah, we're gonna have family in.
So we were talking about meat the other day. Remember we were talking about like different types of barbecue meat and stuff like that. Like what does people barbecue? Obviously around here it's tri-tip. You go pretty much anywhere else. Tri-tip is like a different cut of meat that you've never heard of. Mm-hmm. Only a very few. So yesterday I'm sitting and I'm part of this carnivore group, and
you literally have chicken in your pocket.
I know.
You have chicken. You're part of the carnivore group. You have chicken in your pocket.
Dude, this is hardcore. I told you.
Oh my gosh.
Look. Hey, and you know what I got on this?
Always keep your chicken in your pocket.
Yeah, you know what I put on this? I put on truffle sea salt that I got from Paso Olivo.
Yeah.
I put on some heifer dust, and I stuffed it with Parmesan.
Nice. Like it.
Parmesan gives it a weird smell, though.
Does it?
So I'm not 100% convinced the Parmesan was good.
Especially if it's in your pocket all day.
It's only been the second day. I put it in the refrigerator last night.
Wait a second. It's been in your pocket for 2 days?
No, I put it in the refrigerator. I put it in the refrigerator last night and I pulled it back out.
Because you had a piece of chicken in your pocket last night when you were here.
It's the same one. I didn't eat it on the way home because I wanted to wait till I got home.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, you know what? Listen, you got to travel and expect emergencies.
Dude, you better bring some toilet paper. That thing's going to be rancid here pretty soon. Hey, one more thing, dude, that you didn't talk about yesterday was the cruise nights coming back.
Oh, yeah. The cruise nights are back. Let's see.
First Friday of the month.
Is that this Friday? No, that's next Friday.
Yeah.
Next Friday.
April 5th.
April 5th. Is going to be, and they start in Templeton. They go to Templeton, Tascadero, El Paso, Santa Margarita, San Miguel if there's a 5th Friday. What is this? They threw a curveball with me. 5 Cities is also on Friday, the first Saturday, and Napomo is the 3rd Saturday. Oh, so they've added in 5 Cities at Napomo.
There you go. Starts at 6.
So usually this rolls through. So if there's that 5th Friday of the month, San Miguel is lighting up. But I dig this. You know, during COVID, I thought this was the most coolest thing I've ever seen. It was
everybody was out.
Everybody was out, just sitting on the side. Dude, it was like, cops aren't going to come and, say anything to you if you're sitting on the side, drinking your beer and watching a cruise night.
That's right.
I had a good old time. I had a great time, actually. So we've got some news about a squatter hunter. A squatter hunter. You know what a squatter is?
I do.
So a squatter is somebody that stays inside a house or occupies a building or a piece of property without paying for it.
Up to 30 days.
So they are called a squatter. So you have, like Dog the Bounty Hunter, which he, hunts people that skip bounties, that skip their court dates. So they go out, he goes out and find them. So now they have a squatter hunter for a price. So Flash Shelton, 57, has made a career of his singular talent for squeezing out squatters. The California native who identifies as a anti-squatter activist, squatter hunter, squatter remover, says he just does whatever he has to do to help people get squatters out of their homes. And sometimes that means using unwanted guests' own strategies against them. So U.S. retail's like, let's see now. Sheldon's passion for this caused back in 2019 when his father died. His mother decided to sell their Northern California home. But while the house was empty on the market, 7 strangers moved in, even bringing their own furniture. Law enforcement told Sheldon there was nothing that they can do, so they decided to take matters into their own hands. And now, he's taking back homes as he's become a full-time gig with fees starting at $5,000. Social media posts from his business racks up millions of views, and he shares clips of confronting squatters or reclaiming possessions of the property. There you go.
Okay, so this is a big deal. So this is like a big deal because this is happening right now in
Right.
California. A lot of people are coming into these empty homes and squatting and taking over. And it takes almost 2 years to get these guys out or girls. It's nuts. What would you do to get a squatter out? What do you think would be the legal way?
For me?
Yep.
The legal way?
Yep, the legal way.
You don't have a legal path unless you want to spend lots and lots of money.
So what he's doing and what some of these squatters are doing is that they're going and living with the squatters in the house with them. Because you can go live in there, you just can't kick them out. So some people are going in there and living with them and just making their lives miserable all night long. So
It's such a wild, only California. Right? Only California can a squatter have more rights to your property than the owner.
I think I have a good idea, though. I think I know what I would do. I would get like 20 raccoons, catch them, and I would throw them in the house and just let them be. Well, you know what I mean? You have to think of creative ways,
Yeah, but what's to stop somebody just from like cruising in right now and putting their tent up right there, like right now?
Well, the one thing it does,
other than the beatdown,
the one thing you have to have is 30 days in the house or wherever, and you have to have a bill as well. So you have to have some sort of electricity bill. And the crappy part is, the owner has to pay for the electricity, water, and gas. They can't shut it off. So you're screwed.
Yeah.
You get really screwed.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Only in California does stuff like that happen.
Nice.
You never. I always scratch my head and go, I mean, am I surprised? No. Is it stupid? Yeah. Does it make any sense? No.
Mm-mm.
Is there any common sense? No.
No.
But it happens in California all the damn time.
Well, we got Lori Bryant on the phone, so.
Awesome. Well, let's go to break real quick, and we will be right back to the Morning Brew with Lori Bryant.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew. We are Tuesday morning, March 26th, and we have Lori Bryant on with Slow County News to tell us all about what's happening in the North County and around. Lori, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Sorry about yesterday again.
No problem.
Yeah, so we know that over the weekend we did have another assault in Paso Robles, and we also know that they did locate a juvenile with a gun that had no bullets, which was a good thing. We also know that there was a fatal accident Saturday night in Paso on Buena Vista, and another person was ejected and killed from a vehicle. They believe that alcohol was involved in that accident. Yesterday, the scanner was pretty okay. It wasn't too busy. We did have, unfortunately, I'm sorry that Richard Birch, Templeton's chaplain, passed away, and that is just tragic. And our hearts go out to Templeton Fire, and pretty much that's it. Right now, the traffic looks good. Everything's looking clear. Looks like it's gonna be a beautiful day, and that's pretty much all I have.
Hey, Lori, any more updates regarding the son that sounds like he beat up his dad?
Yeah. Right. That happened too yesterday. I forgot about that. Sorry. Thank you about that. There was an elder abuse. Apparently he hurt his dad, and the dad called for help, and he is now hopefully in jail. So yeah, it does sound like he did attack his father, and the father was able to get out and call for help, and the police dealt with him.
Crazy stuff is
There's
going.
A lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. So Lori, you manage apartment buildings, right?
I do, yes.
What would you do in the event of any squatters?
So unfortunately, a lot of landlords have been not good landlords. And I'm going to be honest about that. A lot of landlords have not been good landlords. And so it's put us in a difficult position if you are a good landlord. I have never had that bad of a problem. What I do is I do it differently. I do my rental agreements much differently. I use a lawyer. I use the court for my benefit because they do work. It takes a while, but it does work. But I've been lucky enough that I have fabulous tenants, and I work with them all and they work with me. Everybody goes through hard times. We just have to, pull together and be together. So I can't really complain about that. I can't really say, I've had a terrible experience like that. I've had a couple that didn't want to pay the rent, and then, you have to take them to court, and then the sheriff comes in, but nothing bad. Nothing like what you're hearing, like in LA and those other places where people just go into a vacant house and move in, and then all of a sudden but I'm on top of things too. I watch the apartments like a hawk. So,
Have
You
you
got to do what you do.
have you ever had to forcefully remove somebody?
Not me, but the sheriff has had to come in. Yes. And they do a good job. You know, the sheriff is that once the court order goes through, the sheriff comes in and they handle business. But I have never had any kind of like physical altercation with a tenant or anything like that. I'm not going to do that because especially nowadays, people, you know, you could get hurt.
Right.
So you just have to, like, for me, it's just I have a legal team. I have the court system, and I trust in that. And it may take 3 months or it may take 2 months, but I just realize it's gonna be okay.
Crazy.
And it's going to work itself out. I haven't heard, like, I've heard about these squatters that literally go into people's homes and will not leave. The raccoon idea actually sounds like a good idea.
There you go.
I would never do it, but again, you know, you have to follow the system and you have to work with the system. And I think if you work with your tenants, you get a relationship going that they're not going to, you know, nobody's going to do that ever on purpose. And if you work with them and they work with you, it's all about, we help each other, you know, we just help each other. COVID was really hard on everyone, and especially a lot of my tenants. And so we just we're all repairing right now.
Right.
We're all repairing, but I haven't had anything happen like what you're talking about.
Awesome.
I haven't had that happen.
Well, good. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen ever for you. Otherwise, you're going to have to call in the squatter hunter.
You just work with the lawyers. That's what you got to do. You work with the lawyers. You be patient, and yeah, I mean, you can't go crazy as a landlord either. That's, you know, not a positive thing. But I could understand if I came home to my home and I'd been on vacation and somebody moved in, I'd be pretty pissed.
Right. Yeah, no kidding. Awesome. Well, right on, Lori. Well, we appreciate you calling in. We appreciate everything you guys do and filling us in what's happening here in the North County and around. And you have a great, awesome day.
You too. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Lori Bryant, SLO County News. Tons and tons of followers and growing. Over 30,000 followers. That's pretty awesome. Hey, how about this kid that got reprimanded for having a flag?
Yeah, clever kid.
Right?
Very clever.
So an Indiana high school attempted to discipline a student for flying an American flag in the back of his truck, right? So Cameron Blask, a teen from St. Leon, Indiana, found himself the subject of headlines as he refused to remove the American flag from the back of his truck. The young man, who is a senior at East Central High School, was called into the principal's office and told that if he did not remove the flag, he would be written up for insubordination. The school said that allowing him to fly the flag may lead to other students displaying flags that are seen offensive. Hey, guess what? Here's my middle finger to you guys that think the American flag is offensive. So this young man took matters into his own hands, and he wrapped his truck in the American flag.
It looks good, too.
So I applaud this kid, and anybody that feels that the American flag is offensive, get the hell out of here, okay? Leave, get the hell out. You don't belong here. Remove yourself because you are the problem. Get me all pissed off this morning.
Jeez.
But yeah, man, and you hear more and more of that. You hear more and more of schools. And, dude, you're in Indiana, man. Really? Offensive in Indiana? I mean, dude, you're in the heart of America, right?
It's crazy.
Dude, come on. You know, it drives me crazy. You know,
I do like the flag wrap, though. That was really nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey, what are they going to say now?
Nothing.
Right? So hopefully everybody gets their stuff wrapped and they move on.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Man. Hey, also, too, there was recently an impound. So did you hear this story? So this cop is driving down the freeway and gets passed by a Dodge Charger at 131 miles an hour.
Was that here?
That was here.
Oh, my God.
So a driver did not possess a valid license, according to CHP. So a driver was cited for speeding and driving without a license after traveling 131 miles an hour, according to a Facebook post by the Templeton, California Highway Patrol. The incident occurred Sunday morning when a patrol officer observed the vehicle passing their patrol car at the high speed. Subsequently, an officer stopped and conducted on the vehicle for speeding. Upon questioning, the driver claimed to be driving fast due to fatigue and urgency to reach their destination. Aren't we all? The driver was cited for driving in an excess of 100 miles an hour and driving without a license. Additionally, the vehicle was impounded because the driver did not possess a valid driver's license. Okay, so there's multiple things wrong with this.
Jeez.
Right?
Yeah.
So multiple things wrong with this. One, let's see.
No license.
You have no license.
No license
right?
is the first one.
Right. That's the first thing. So
Yeah.
you have no license. You pass a CHP over 100 miles an hour
Because you're tired.
because you're tired. That's number two. Number three, you tell the officer this, that you're tired, you're fatigued, and you just want to get home.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. The officer's scratching his head, going, really? And usually when you don't have something, you don't want to bring attention to yourself.
Right.
One, driving without a license. Okay. You abide the speed limits and the rules of the roads, right? Mm-hmm. You don't pass a cop at 131 miles an hour.
No. Usually slow down.
And he didn't have a seatbelt on.
Well,
So,
it could have gone really wrong for him then, or for somebody else.
dude.
Yeah.
Anyways, so stupidity in in mankind is becoming more and more present in situations, and this is another one of those stupidities. I don't know.
Stupidity Tuesday?
Stupidity Tuesday.
Yeah.
Stupidity Tuesday.
I like it.
So, so the Carlton, we found out recently that the Carlton is under new management in ownership in Atascadero. And so their main focus to start off is going to be the bar. So they realize that Atascadero needs more bars.
Yeah.
Right? So new ownership bringing changes to the Carlton Hotel. The Carlton has been the staple of downtown Atascadero since 1928. The new owners have some ideas to spruce it up, and the ground level will soon get some new additions. Since the purchase of the hotel by the Capricorn Property Group, the City of Atascadero Planning Commission has approved several changes, including converting the existing restaurant space into a market distillery. The existing cafe is set to become a bar, restaurant / bakery, and the existing conference space will become a speakeasy. In about 18 months, they should be done with their renovation, which will include anything from like a speakeasy to a distillery, a lot of new commercial space and a ground floor, and about 9 additional rooms. Said Lorelei. Which Lorelei comes in here? Some of the new rooms will be located on the ground floor. They will be added to the second floor, taking over the existing fitness room. No more working out at the Carlton, I guess.
Just drinking.
Yeah. Which, there was a restaurant, which I've never been into the Carlton in the restaurant, because it's only over the course of the last, over the course of the last probably like 5 or 6, 7 years, the restaurants that was there or occupied it, or the bar, it was only brief. So they weren't there very long, and they would close, change ownership. Somebody else would open something.
What was the last thing that was there? A seafood restaurant?
I think it was a steak and seafood restaurant.
Yeah.
And I think COVID killed that one.
Probably.
I think they tried to stay on after COVID because they were barbecuing out on the sidewalk and they were doing drive-through pickups. And I just, like I said, I just think it was too much. But they did have an all-you-can-eat crab on like Tuesdays, and I can't believe I did not go to that. Right. It was one of those things where it's like, oh, okay, I'll go next Tuesday, and then you forget. But hey, I found we found our all-you-can-eat crab down at the Venetian at Ventana, down in Shell Beach or Pismo, whatever you want to call it, and then there's also a restaurant over in Morro Bay. Rosie's or Roses or something like that, I think it's called. They also have an all-you-can-eat crab.
Oh, the Rotary's having an all-you-can-eat crab fest or something like that.
I think that's already happened.
Oh, I thought that was April. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that was in March. I think that has already passed.
Bummer.
But let me tell you the difference between the two, right? Okay. So the one over in Morro Bay, it's $75. Okay, no, it's $65, and you get a bowl of clam chowder, you get a bowl of rice, only one of each, and you get all you can eat crab for, $65, right? Mm-hmm. At Ventana, it's $51, and you get all you can eat crab, all you can eat oysters, all you can eat shrimp, all you can eat salmon, all you can eat eggs and omelets and sausage and mimosas and Bloody Marys for $51. And there's no there's no time limit. You can be there all day long.
That's sweet.
Right?
I like that.
So $51, all you can eat crab legs. So I'm going to give myself a goal. And once I reach that goal, I'm going to give myself a reward, which is going to be going down to the Ventana and having all I can eat crab legs.
Having a moment.
Yeah, dude, it was the only one thing it wasn't salty enough. It was like they didn't.
You're the guy that would bring your own salt, though. You have a salt lick in your car.
I know.
You have your own salt lick. You could have just sat there and ate crab legs and licked your salt lick.
So there's a reason why there's a salt lick in my car. Okay, my intake. I'm eating carnivore, so my sodium intake is very low.
Right.
So I need to have, and that's my energy source. Okay, it's my hydration source. So the sodium, Himalayan salt, by the way, good for you.
Good for you.
So,
hey, we got Stacy Athen on. She says she's excited for the event coming up.
Yeah, so are we. I think I'm super excited to get the doctor on, really.
Right.
Like I said, it's interesting that people, like I see, they're like, man, I listened to I watched the video with Stacy, the first video where we talked about, the journey and everything. Uh-huh. And I mean, I get the same comment every time everybody goes, man, that is just amazing. Because people don't contribute or don't think and look at nutrition as a health style, as an alternate way to change the path down whatever road you're going down, right? And you figure food changes your mental way. You think about when you eat a lot of sugar, you chow down on some candy bars, your mind changes. Mm-hmm. It alters your mind. And so food does that. And over the course of the time, as you start, eating better and you start, feeding your body, great, intake and nutrition, weird things happen and they're mostly for the good.
Right.
It's like taking your high performance, 68 Camaro and putting,
jet fuel in it.
Well, putting water in the, to run it on water or, maybe some gasoline that sat out, side when it rained.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You're not going to put that into your vehicle.
Yeah.
Why not? So it's the same kind of concept. So,
interesting.
Hey, so it's 8:48. It's time for a break. So we will be right back to the Morning Brew.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations, Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew. Tuesday morning, March 26th, and it's Taco Tuesday if anybody is wondering. And let me know where you're going to go get tacos at.
So I'm not getting tacos. I think I'm going to go get crawfish today, right? Can I go down to...
Oh, yeah.
Can I go down there today?
Dubs. So we had Ernest on yesterday for Dubs from Paso Grill.
Yeah.
And you were going to go yesterday because you were solo. And Kelsey was like, hey, they're closed on Monday, so don't go there.
I was so upset.
But yeah, that was, so you're going to go get some crawfish today.
I'm going for some crawfish today.
So evidently their fried catfish is like the bomb.
I do like catfish too, but I love crawfish.
And fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
I like it.
Fried chicken.
I
Not
love it.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. It is earnest fried chicken.
I like it.
Earnest Fried Chicken. Hey, so hey, make sure, guys, we have our website up and going. We're going to try to start filtering through people through our website, whatsupnorthcounty.com. From there, you can go to our Facebook page, Instagram, YouTube. You can check out our stats. We're going to have prize giveaways, all of our flyers like the Stacy Strong fundraiser, golf tournament coming up. We got the Sheriff Rodeo coming up, and also some links to past highlighted interviews such as Garth Brooks' daughter or Sheriff Ian Parkinson, or who else we've had? We have some Doug Gordon, which is a local NHRA dragster world champion.
And you can go on there and check out our sponsors. All our sponsors have a link to their business. So if you need anything, you can go there.
Super important, guys, to support those local businesses out there. You know, sometimes when you're going to save $1, you know, you kind of hurt your local economy.
Yes.
So, hey, so we've got the 3rd annual Safety Fest coming back into town in Paso Robles. So we've got the event will include emergency disaster training exercises, demonstrations by various first responders and safety professionals. The 3rd annual Safety Fest, slated for June 1st, promises a day of emergency disaster and safety preparedness training exercises in Paso Robles. From 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., Paso Safe, in collaboration with the City of Paso Robles Fire and Emergency Services, Police Department, and North County CERT, will host the event featuring hands-on learning activities and demonstrations. So the event will take place in the downtown city park and will showcase emergency and disaster training exercises as well as demonstration by various first responders and safety professionals from the city, county, state, federal, nonprofit, and private entities. So if you're interested in taking part or volunteering, you can go to safetyfest.live or contact Mark Elderman at 805-305-5584.
There you go.
So there you have it.
Be safe.
Yeah, be safe.
Hey, I know this isn't on the list, but did you hear about these brothers that got attacked by a mountain lion up north? Have you seen the news on that?
Nope.
So I guess 2 brothers were hiking, and I guess one got killed by this mountain lion and one got severely injured. So I want to see what the update is on that, because I don't know if they killed that mountain lion or found it or what happened.
There has been some recent mountain lion activity here locally.
Oh, I know. Cambria too, big time.
There was, let's see, what it was a big, I think J-Lore Vineyards. Mm-hmm. They spotted a mountain lion out in the vineyards, which they had to have Fish and Game come and Fish and Game come in and capture him and replace him.
Relocated, yeah.
There was one in Atascadero. There was several in San Luis Obispo. And this is all within the last probably 2 months.
We should have people send in their mountain lion pics. I imagine a lot of people are seeing them right now. The deer are out there, the grass is green and tall, so I imagine they're out there.
Yeah, I wonder why. I don't think it has to do with it. I mean, it's not like they're coming down into town for water or food. There's plenty of that in the mountains.
Yeah.
You know, usually what feeds them out there are either fires or food or water supplies, mm-hmm. but there's plenty of that.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. What else we got? We've got, so this is the man that was investigated. So police are investigating the assault of a man after being struck by a vehicle. Okay. So Paso Robles Police Department responded to a report of a large physical altercation recently in the block of Riverside. This was Lori was talking about. Upon arrival, officers discovered a 29-year-old male on the ground with moderate head injuries, allegedly caused by being struck by a vehicle. The suspect and the vehicle fled the scene before the officers could identify. A juvenile found nearby was in possession of an unloaded 9mm gun, which was determined to be stolen from another state. The juvenile was arrested for possessing a stolen firearm and booked into the San Luis Obispo Juvenile Detention Center. 29-year-old male, whose name has not been released, remained conscious and was transported to the local hospital for treatment. The police department stated that the investigation is ongoing and urge anyone with information to contact them at 805-237-6464, or if you want to remain anonymous, 805-549-STOP.
Stop.
Stop in the name of love. No. Too much?
Whoa.
Too much?
Whoa.
Hey, so what else is happening around here though today for tacos? I can't stop thinking about tacos.
I can't stop thinking about crawfish.
You're going to Dubs for crawfish.
Yep.
And I gotta find some tacos. I gotta find some really, really good tacos.
You know, crawfish tacos would be a big hit. It'd be like fish tacos, right?
I do like fish tacos. I do like shrimp tacos.
Mm-hmm. Or shrimp tacos, yeah. Yeah. I dig it. I gave you a card the other day to a new place in Atascadero. Do you have that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Try it
I know.
out.
I need to call them.
Dude at the car wash told me to go there and have tacos.
At the car wash, the new car wash just opened up in Paso too.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I haven't been there yet.
It's called Sunrise Car Wash,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's the same owners as in Atascadero at the south end of Atascadero. It's like you pay a monthly membership.
Ah, okay.
So you pay a monthly membership, and you can go through it as much as you want, I guess.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's like $40 or $50 a month, and you can go through it as much as you want.
Well, let's look at the weather. If you want to get your car washed, I think we should probably look at the weather, right?
Yeah, you see people getting their cars washed. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so if you're going to get your car washed today, just remember that it might be raining the rest of the week.
Me and my wife were just talking about this morning. I said, hey, it's supposed to rain Friday and Saturday. She's like, no, it's not. I'm like, yeah, it is.
So it's kind of sad because I have family coming up, right? Thursday to Sunday, and it's going to rain the whole time they're here.
And it's supposed to rain decently, too.
Yeah.
We're supposed to get a decent amount of rain. Perfect.
Perfect.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, what are you going to do? And you just enjoy your Easter egg hunting in the rain.
Yeah.
You said your wife's going to go out and hunt some Easter eggs?
Yeah, in the chicken coop.
In the chicken coop.
Yep, in the chicken coop.
That's funny stuff. All right, man. Well, it's 8:57, and it's time for another break, so we will be right back to the Morning Brew.
What's up, North County? Nate Santos here, owner of Santos Bros Plumbing. You might recognize me with my dancing horses at local events such as the Atascadero Tamale Festival, Templeton 4th of July, and Paso Pioneer Day. I am now available for all your home plumbing service and repair needs, from minor drips and drops to emergency leaks and clogs. For the best plumbing service, call Santos Bros Plumbing, pipe wranglers to the rescue.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We are all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Tuesday morning, March 26th. And some reminders here. We've got the Sheriff Rodeo coming up May 11th that you do not want to miss. It's a fun-filled day, great for the family, fan zone prior to the rodeo starting. Tickets are only $10. You want to make sure that you get there and you get your tickets because you do not want to be standing in the door, knocking on it, and nobody's opening it because they are sold out. Also, if you are a golfer, you want to get involved with the Stacy Strong Golf Tournament. Early bird specials end April 7th, and this is going to be a fun-filled day out there at Hunter Ranch. Tea sponsors having a good time for a great cause. Sponsors and volunteers are still wanted. And guys, get over to our webpage, whatsupnorthcounty.com. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify links along with any of our prizes and or giveaways. And of course, all of our sponsors are listed right there as well. But as always, guys, we can't do this without you and them. We'd like to thank Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, Santo Brothers Plumbing, Pacific 805 Spas, Hanson Enterprises, Story Termite Pest Control, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, and Airflow Filter Services. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
What's up, North County? Nate Santos here, owner of Santos Bros Plumbing. You might recognize me with my dancing horses at local events such as the Atascadero Tamale Festival, Templeton 4th of July, and Paso Pioneer Day. I am now available for all your home plumbing service and repair needs, from minor drips and drops to emergency leaks and clogs. For the best plumbing service, call Santos Bros Plumbing, pipe wranglers to the rescue.